What is up, everyone? JD here. I hope you're all doing well today. We're going to be going through my top carried pocket knives of the week. Let's get into it. All right, let's jump into it. So first, I'm going to mention my most carried companion carry knife of the week. That is going to be the WE-. The majority of this week, this one was in the fifth pocket on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So, and I think Thursday. Hold on for a second. Yeah, and Thursday. So every day but Friday, this was my companion carry. I carry it in the fifth pocket. This is more like a pocket dropper knife, even though with the forward finger choil, I do get a full 4-finger grip, and I am very comfortable using this with the spoon. I really do break into packages, and just the occasional box that I might break down really quick, grabbing this out of the fifth pocket. I love the action on it. Great thumb stud placement, super comfortable for like a small, just a quick, dirty use knife. I really do like this one a lot. I love the ano on it. Gives it that worn look. Nice, thin hollow grind on the blade there. Really do like this knife a lot. It's very comfortable to use. Access to the lock bar is okay for a smaller knife. Really can't complain that much because it is a smaller knife. If you do as intended and you just kind of close it in this nature, it's fine. It's when you're trying to come in from the side like that that it's uncomfortable. But on occasion, if you're picking it up like that and you're sticking your fingernail in there, or your finger, not your fingernail, your finger in there to unlock it, it's pretty comfortable. Reverse flick is not bad either for a smaller knife. I can really just kind of situate this to the top of the palm and not whiff, flip and let it rip. And this one I did put skiffs in there. Not that I expect it to be fall shut, but just for the extra smooth action, I did fix the pocket clip. So it's not tapping against the body anymore. Just flipped it, bent it a little bit off the tip and flipped it back. No big deal. Really, really like this one. So happy with that. That was the WE- in the fifth pocket all week. We'll leave that in the middle because I carried it the majority of the week. And actually we'll open it, and I'll have a little bit more space with it up on the top there, I think. We'll see how this goes. On Monday, I went with the My Carta Monday theme. I feel like I've done that a lot here lately, but really is like the best day to carry my Micarta knives. I think I have like 3 or 4. I don't have too many left in the inventory these days. But that is the Civivi Praxis 9CR 18 NOV. Although I don't generally go for coated blades, blackwash blades, because they do lose 1 point, 2 points on their HRC. And for the Chinese made knives, for the most part, especially your budget brands, they really kind of run it at the very bare minimum of the recommended range. So you're losing a point on top of that. So I don't normally do that, but it does give the knife additional toughness. And this one being a full size big boy from Civivi, the Praxis is super comfortable in hand. I really find that I like the smooth micarta. It's just so grippy to hold on to. So even though you don't have the roughness there, it feels similar to the experience that you would have with like a titanium scale that has maybe a little bit of an orange peel on it, or more of a gritty coating to it to give you that grip. So very comfortable in hand, great access to that lock bar, really good action, nice detent because you can flip it or you can reverse flick it. I do have to kind of dig my finger into it a little bit though, being that I have larger hands. A little hard to get as close as you need, but I'm grabbing it right underneath where the grind stops here. You can see this gets a ton of use. I do like that blackwash blades give that patina look, as I call it, where you see the wear marks on it. I like that a lot. I did go ahead, since I had a couple of extra, I threw the titanium Civivi pocket clip on there, and I just think it looks a little bit nicer, make it a little bit more of a classier looking knife. This one here still has the factory bearings in it, but they're so smooth for a budget beater. I really just didn't care to upgrade it. So that was what was in the pocket on Monday, the Civivi Praxis. Falling off the screen just a little bit there. I wonder if I can get them all on screen like that. Let me try it this week. I haven't done it like that in a long time because I always have such a hard time making them all fit from top to bottom. But let's see, maybe I got the good camera angle, maybe it'll work. Tuesday again, hyphen and pocket, main carry on Tuesday, the Devo Mash. If you haven't been paying attention, you missed out on this and you want to get one, Blue Creek has been advertising that they are going to be listing 2 different colorways, I believe. I believe they're doing Black Blade and Blue Anno. And then I believe there's another colorway that is supposed to be different, I think. Don't quote me on that because I'm trying to go off memory. But anyway, I really like this one for an office EDC. It's really just 4-finger grip, a little bit off the back, so you got a little bit more space. It is a little more chunkier because it is contoured throughout the scale in the middle, so very nice, comfortable in hand again. Nice hollow grind on there. Kubi did a fantastic job with the hollow grind, really thin behind the edge. It came with a really nice edge from the factory. This is a nice slicer, good jimping. I can actually get part of my thumb on there for being a larger hand individual. The coating on here feels tacky, so I feel like I get a nice grip on there. And I went ahead myself and anodized all the hardware just to give it some color. I really like the way that it came out. I think it gives it a nice pop, especially with the Devo Knives logo there. I like the way that it kind of catches the light when you mess around in the light. And again, I just love that it really complements the knife in my opinion. This one here works really well with the reverse flick and thumb flick. It has just enough bite in that thumb hole. It's a great size to be able to deploy it either way without any issues. Now, because it is a nested liner, really easy to reverse flick. Like the action on it, nice and smooth. I did go ahead and throw skiffs in the pivot and it almost a guillotine, really does fall shut. And like I said, just a great knife that really easily flexes into my office carry. And that's what I had in the pocket for Titanium Tuesday. I think I might be able to get these on here with some room to spare. On Wednesday, hyphen in the pocket, 5th pocket again. Like I said, it was in the pocket pretty much all week. That's how much I really love that little knife. And that's saying something because the Roxy 3 is usually the one that does that. And then it shares some time with like my Hedgehog and my Ohio Riverjack. But for some reason last week, I was just picking it up every day. Really, really do like that one. So Wednesday's carry went with the Kunwu Pulsar. You can get this one in smooth titanium. You can get it in G10. You can get it in the texture, diamond texture titanium, which I like. I swear I thought I cleaned these before coming on camera. But anyway, I really like that because it does offer grip. Very comfortable, plenty of room. A lot of people are saying, I see when they're selling on the secondary market, that they wish it was a little bit larger. For me, this is a great size like the Mash. It's 4-finger grip with room off the back, large, generous forward finger choil. You see I'm putting my finger right here and I have plenty of space. Great blade shape for utility cuts, push cuts, all of the cuts. And I like their access lock on this one. The factory springs are my preferred springs on this one. I did for about 3 days rock it with the heavy, strong springs. And what I was finding, it was like I intentionally pulled out of the hole.
Hey, that's what she said.
Sorry, but that's neither here nor there. I wanted some things that I can throw into my art company organizers that fit well with either the flashlight or the pen, depending, because I actually have like 3 pens in my backpack. So when I carry that, I use the flashlight loadout with the pocket. It does have enough room for a pen here, but I'm going to actually reach out to him. I kind of wish that on all his models, he would just do the pen hole here. And then you could do like a pen, flashlight, pry bar, knife. Like you could actually get 4 things in there, and I think it would be really awesome. But I don't know how hard that would be for him to do. But anyway, I throw that down in the pocket just because I feel like it's a little more inconspicuous. I don't really want, when I'm in the office, for the pocket clip to be on the outside of the pants. So it does make a little bit of challenge, but that is why I have the organizers and the pouches, because I don't mind carrying those pouches that I have with gear in it, because it's just a pouch. And if you don't know, you don't know, right? Friday, I went with a Frame Lock Friday Duo. So first, I had the Umanzan. Just been too long, too long. I think I didn't get to carry it at all last week because I had knives coming in that I was trying to do reviews for, carrying and getting a feel for, because I don't like to just pull it out the box and try to review it because I really don't know the knife enough. I need to spend some time with it, cut with it a little bit, fidget with it a little bit, hold it a little bit, look at it a little bit, and really form an opinion. Now, the Zahn I've had for a really long time, S45 yen on this one, hollow ground with a stone washed finish. I really love the finish on the Chris Reeves knives. They look good and they feel good. You can see where my wedding ring hits that sometimes. Look good, feel good, very comfortable. Umanzan's my favorite because it's one of the more chunkier knives. It's a little bit more boxy. So for the larger hand, it feels nicer. If you have medium to large hands, I would say go with a Sabenza. But that doesn't mean you can't get an Umanzan if you like the look of the Umanzan. RGT titanium pocket clip. I did finally fix it, but I wonder if I went too far sometimes. Got rid of the tapping, but now it's putting pressure on the lock bar. So I might have went too far when I adjusted that, but I'm hoping like as it goes in and out of the pocket, it'll wear. I can still flick it out, but I really prefer with this one, just the slow roll. It's a little different, right? A washer knife is different from a bearing knife. A Chris Reeve knife is a little bit different from your, fidgety Chinese knives, but I really like that. I think it's a great looking knife, and the companion carry that I carried on Friday probably will fit over here, but I wanted to get it back in the pocket. I just really, really, really like this one a lot. And actually, I'm probably going to go ahead. No, let me leave it there. Really missing this one. I really liked it a lot. Still like it a lot. I love it. I mean, it's still going to be in the inventory for a while. I just love the look of the Relative. I love the micro milling. I love the big old blade, hollow ground with a flat ground out on the tip, giving you that compound grind blade. Really love the raw finish on the 20 CV here. I like how strong it is out on the tip with the flat grind. I even love that this is way down low because when I go to do utility cuts and draw cuts and things of that nature, this is a really useful tip. Super duper slicey. The raw finish like this, because you can see the belt lines, really hides. Like I cleaned this, but even when before I went to clean it, I couldn't see where I'd been cutting with it. I did throw these skiffs down in the pivot, really smooth on the action. I messed with the tuning just a little bit. It was a little too strong when I first adjusted it because it was really good for the reverse flick, but like really snappy. But I was struggling to get it to do the flipper tab, front flipper tab. So now I'm really at a stout front flipper tab, like really stout to where it's like almost a struggle to do the inside finger flick. But I have like that medium reverse flick detent, but again, not so weak that I'm going to fail it. Like that's me trying to do it lightly, and I'm just breaking the detent and it's flying right open. So it's right in that sweet spot now. I don't think, yeah, still locked solid in the pivot. No blade rock, no lock rock, side to side or up and down. So just a phenomenal job. Best Tech did a really good job with this. Really goes in and out of the pocket nicely. What I was going to say is it's again that same size that's going to go into that organizer really well for me, like these ones in the middle. Those are going to probably be mostly what you see for days in the office, and then like Monday, Friday when I'm home, I can carry something a little bit larger, which I do enjoy also. So I really enjoy having all of these sizes, but I'm going to put that to the side. Hey, everything fit. What do you know? That worked. So companion carry Friday with the Umanzan, companion carry all week long for the other knives down on the table. That's my loadout this week. Kind of a nice little mix, I feel like, but a little boring on the color. The hyphen might be the reason that I was grabbing it, is because I wanted a little pop in the color in the carry. The only thing that really had a little pop, you got a little bit on the Zahn and a little bit on the Mash, a little bit more on the Mash actually. And then the all black loadout Monday, that was fun to do too. But what have you been carrying that you enjoy the most? What type of loadout do you normally carry? Do you just carry one knife? And why? I'm thinking most of you carry two or more. I actually am going to do a video this weekend where I go back through the prior week, and I want to shout out the folks that leave the comments on my shorts telling me what they carry. I want to go through that and shout it out, because actually there's a couple I didn't know what the hell they were. So I want to Google it while I'm doing the shout out. And I think that'll be kind of fun, so you can see how you guys may have an influence on me and what I'm looking at and interested in picking up, that I enjoy when y'all leave the comment telling me what it is that you like. But what are you carrying today? What have you been carrying that you really like? What did you like from my loadout? Or What do you have coming in the mail that you're really excited about? You know, I think this might be the first time I have actually shot one of these videos, and I don't have anything brand new that I know of coming in the mail. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do. I do have one thing pre-ordered, but that's not coming in until April. I think they said April is when it's coming in. But I don't know, does that count? I don't think that counts. I think I actually don't have anything brand new coming in. Damn, that's crazy. And I actually have stuff like the quiet carry and such that I need to do reviews for that I haven't had the chance to. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks to everyone out there that regularly leaves the likes, the comments, and is subscribed. I appreciate the love and support. I hope all of you have a fantastic week. Until next time, peace.